The search for a 5-year-old Hart County boy who wandered away from his home triggered an Ian alert last week, marking the first time it's ever been used in Kentucky. Wave News reporter Kirsten Foote shares more about the life of the little boy behind how the alert got started.
Ian was just a beautiful baby.
Rhonda O'Brien remembers her grandson, Ian Sousis, a smart, ambitious young boy.
He always had a plan, of things he would just aspired to do.
Sousis was diagnosed with autism at an early age. He often eloped. In this case, that means leaving a safe environment without permission or supervision.
And we never knew when that was going to happen. He would just be sitting there and all of a sudden he was out the door. He was fast.
In June of 2022, 9-year-old Sousis eloped from a care facility in Covington. He was reported missing at the time, but it would be hours before an emergency alert was issued.
He was on a doorbell camera on his way to the river. And if we had had an Ian alert then, an alert system, that possibly could have saved his life. He wasn't eligible for an Amber Alert because he wasn't abducted.
His body was found later that day in the Ohio River. Following his death, O'Brien began fighting for the Ian Alert, an emergency notification system designed to alert the public when someone under 18 years old with autism or other intellectual disabilities goes missing. It was officially signed into law by Governor Beshear on July 15, 2024. Flash forward exactly 1 year later, it was put into use.
My heart just fell, and because I knew what was happening.
The alert was for a missing child out of Hart County.
I prayed to Ian, actually. I said, Ian, if you're up there and you can do anything, just, help that little boy if you can.
Unfortunately, not long after the first alert went out, the state received a second notification confirming Kentucky State Police had found 5-year-old Silas Cheer dead. Despite the unfortunate outcome, O'Brien says the alert system worked. Now it's about spreading awareness and making tweaks to get a positive result.
But Ian alert, you're looking for a child on foot that's probably more than likely headed to water, that may or may not be able to communicate with you.
As awareness about the alert system spreads, O'Brien keeps her grandson's legacy alive.
He always thought he was going to grow up and be a superhero, and he is. He's a superhero. He would be so proud of what is happening.
Reporting in Louisville, Kirsten Foote, Wave News.
Before issuing an Ian alert, Kentucky State Police determined that the physical safety of the missing child may be endangered, and that public notification is the most appropriate method of recovering them in a safe and efficient manner.